mastered the art of reading auras, but she knew anguish when she saw it. That anguish was transferred to Torie when the woman told her why she needed their help. Her daughter had disappeared, and the Fae needed them to help find her. Of course, the fact that her daughter was the woman Torie's husband had left her for only complicated the matter a teensy bit. Torie sipped her tea as she remembered the look of pain in the Fae's eyes. "She's my only child," the Fae had said. "I don't know what I would do if something happens to her." Despite wanting to throw the picture of Wednesday, the Fae's child and her husband's mistress, Torie thought about her own son, Caan. What would she do if he suddenly dropped off the face of the earth and she couldn't reach him? She'd move heaven and earth to find him. That's what she would do. Would it be any different for this Fae? The two of them might come from different worlds, literally, but that didn't mean they weren't tied by the bond of motherhood. Torie had asked the woman to sit down and tell them everything. Afterwards, she had exchanged numbers with the Fae and told her she would reach out to her the next day in order to start a formal investigation into her daughter's disappearance. Her friends had been quiet after that. The jovial atmosphere had died down, and Torie had decided it was probably best if she went home. She had promised to call them the next day to discuss finding the missing person, one who had run off with her husband. She had mentioned who the woman was, but she wasn't ready to go into any details with her friends just yet. She made her way back to her mother's house and crawled into bed, clothes and all, pulling the covers up around her head. That was hours ago. Now she sat in the kitchen, the soft pendant lights illuminating the space with an antique glow. "Why so solemn, daughter?" Her mother appeared beside her in a shimmer of light. Torie jumped so hard, tea splashed across the island. "Jesus, Mom! Don't do that!" She wasn't sure she would ever get used to her mother's ghost just materializing unannounced like that. "I swear, if it wouldn't just pass right through you, I'd hang a bell around your neck," she said. Her mother smiled. "Well, you were the one who called to me." Torie furrowed her brow. "No, I didn't." Had she? Granted, she had been thinking more and more about the Fae and her daughter, which made her think about being a mother, which inevitably led her to think about her relationship with her own mother. "And even if I were thinking about you, that doesn't mean I need you to pop in like that." She tried to sound gruff, but the truth was, she was very happy to see her mother. She wanted nothing more than to throw her arms around her, but that wasn't quite possible. "So what's wrong?" her mother said. Torie sighed. "We were at the bakery, and this lady, a Fae, showed up and asked for our help." "But isn't that what you do now? Help the people of the community?" "Well, yes, but this was a different kind of request. She needs help finding her daughter." Alva Bliss placed a transparent hand over her mouth. "That poor woman. Of course you will help her. What is the problem?" "I wouldn't so much call it a problem as a complication. Her daughter is the woman Ward left me for." "No. If I could fall out on the floor right now, that's what I'd do. Are you sure?" Torie nodded. "Very. I spent a few years getting to know that woman. Well, as much as I could, I guess. I know it's her. No doubt at all." Her mother was silent for a moment before she spoke up. "So, what are you going to do? Do the girls know?" Torie sipped her tea before turning to her mother. "They know who she is. I couldn't hide my reaction. But I didn't tell them any details. Not there in front of this grieving Fae. I just didn't have the heart. I mean, of course I'll help, but it could mean confronting Ward about what he did. For all you know, he's not even in the country anymore." "Chances are he isn't. I mean, if the FBI can't find him, then what chance do I have?" Her mother clicked her tongue at her. "Are you serious? The FBI doesn't have magic at their disposal. You're a witch. Your bastard ex-husband can't hide from your hexes." Why hadn't she thought of that? Was it possible to track down a missing person with magic? But didn't Jasmine warn her about using magic for her own personal gain? She mentioned as much to her mother to see what she thought. Well, Jasmine is right. To use magic for your own gain would invite trouble. However, in a case like this, you wouldn't be doing it for you.